Relationship between zeros and coefficient of a polynomial. First point, the zeros of a linear polynomial ax plus b. Ax plus b is one linear polynomial. Here a is the coefficient of x and b is a constant. So 0 of a linear polynomial ax plus b is minus b by a. Example, p of x equal to 2x plus 3. Let k is the 0 of p of x. That means p of k equal to 0. So p of k equal to 2k plus 3, that is equal to 0. K equal to minus 3 by 2. Here 3 is constant, 2 is x coefficient. Minus 3 by 2. So that is minus b by a. So 0 of linear polynomial ax plus b is minus b by a. Next, the relationship between zeros and coefficients and constants of a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial p of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Let alpha comma beta are two zeros of p of x. Alpha plus beta equal to sum of the zeros. Sum of zeros of the polynomial equal to minus b by a. That means minus of coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Product of the zeros equal to c by a. C is a constant by a is a coefficient of x square. Now example, 2x square minus 8x plus 6. This is one quadratic polynomial. Now find the zeros. First find the zeros of polynomial. So p of x equal to, here x square coefficient is 2 and constant is 6. So 2 6 12. So 12 can be written as minus 8. We want to write 12 equal to 8. 12 can be written in 8. So 4 3 12. So example, 2x square minus 8x plus 6 equal to p of x. This is one quadratic polynomial. First find zeros of this polynomial. So this is one quadratic polynomial. So here x square coefficient is 2 and constant is 6. So 2 6 12. 12. So we want to write 12. We want to write to get the middle term. So how can write 12? So 12 equal to 4 3 12 and 12 1 12, 2 6 12. But here 4 plus 3 equal to 7. But we want 8. Next 12 1 12. But 12 plus 1 is 13 or 12 minus 1 is 11. But we want 8. So this is also not possible. Here 4 plus 3 7 or 4 minus 3 1. So it is also not possible. So 2 6 12 and 2 plus 6 8. So that's why we can write 2x square minus 6x minus 2x. Here 6 2 12 or 2 6 12 and again minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8 plus 6. In these two terms, 2x is common, remaining x minus 2 3 6. In these two terms, minus 2 is common, x minus 2 3 6. Next, in these two terms, x minus 3 is common and remaining terms 2x minus 2. So from this x minus 3, 2x minus 3, 2 equal to 0, then x equal to 3 and x equal to 1. So 3 comma 1 are two zeros of this polynomial. Zeros of this polynomial. Now check it. Relation between zeros and coefficients. Sum of the zeros alpha plus beta equal to. So here zeros are 3 1. So 3 plus 1 equal to 4. We can write alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. So minus of, compare this polynomial with standard polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c. So in b place we get value minus 8, c equal to 6 and a equal to 2. Compare with this polynomial. So now that is equal to minus of coefficient of x equal to minus 8 by coefficient of x square is 2. So that is equal to minus into minus plus 8 by 2, that is equal to 4. So both are equal. Next, alpha into beta equal to 3 into 1, that is 3 equal to c by a. So here constant is 6, a is 2. 6 by 2, that is also equal to 3. So conditions satisfied. So relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial, linear polynomials, the x minus b by a is the zeros, and here quadratic polynomial, sum of the zeros equal to minus b by a and product of the zeros equal to c by a. Next polynomial, p of x equal to 3x cube minus 5x squared minus 11x minus 3. This is one cubic polynomial. Compare with ax cube plus bx squared plus cx plus d. So now find the zeros of cubic polynomial. First we can use substitute method. We can take values of x and substitute in this polynomial. Check it if this one value is equal to 0 or not. So first if we substitute x equal to 1 in p of x, we get the value is minus 16. So this is not equal to 0, means x equal to 1 is not a 0 of polynomial. Next, x equal to minus 1. So substitute in polynomial, we get minus 3 minus 1 square means plus 5. So plus 1, that is minus 5 plus minus into minus plus 11 minus 3. So this value is equal to 0. So when substitute x equal to minus 1, so p of minus 1 value is equal to 0. Means x equal to minus 1 is a 0 of p of x. Now we can apply synthetic division method. That is, first we can write coefficients of the polynomials. X cube coefficients 3, x square coefficient is minus 5, x coefficient is minus 11, and constant term is minus 3. Now already find the 0 is minus 1, so x equal to minus 1. Take here first term 0, so 3 plus 0 3. Next, minus 1 into 3 minus 3, minus 5 minus 3 minus 8. Next, minus 1 into minus 8, minus into minus plus 1 into 8, 8. Minus 11 plus 8 equal to minus 3. Minus 1 into minus 3, minus into minus plus 1 3 ja 3. So minus 3 plus 3 equal to 0. So remaining terms we can write 3x square minus 8x minus 3. And here x equal to minus 1 is x plus 1. So this polynomial can be written as 3x square minus 8x minus 3 into x plus 1. Now this is one quadratic polynomial and normal factorization method to find the zeros. So 3x square, 3 3 ja 9. So 9 can be written as 1 9 ja 9, 3 3 ja 9. Here 1 plus 9 is 10 or 9 minus 1 is 8. So here 3 plus 3, 6, 3 minus 3, 0. But we have middle term is 9. So that's why we can write 9 1 ja 9. Sorry, middle term is 8. So that's why you can write 9 1 ja 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. So 3x square minus 9x plus x minus 3. In these two terms 3x is common. Remaining x minus 3. Plus in these two terms 1 is common, x minus 3. So x minus 3 into 3x plus 1. So x minus 3 equal to 0, 3x plus 1 equal to 0. That is x equal to 3, x equal to minus 1 by 3. So minus 1, 3 minus 1 by 3. 3 are zeros of p of x. That are alpha, beta, gamma. Next, sum of the zeros of the polynomial is alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to minus b by a. that is equal to minus of b value is minus 5. So minus 5 by a equal to 3. So 5 by 3 that is equal to alpha plus beta plus gamma minus 1 plus 3 plus minus 1 by 3 value is also equal to 5 by 3. Next alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equal to simplification value is minus 11 by 3. So that is C by A. Next alpha beta gamma equal to minus 1 into 3 into minus 1 by 3, that value is equal to 1, that is minus D by A.